Taking a look at your top DC daily headlines for September the 16th. Could we see lower interest rates this week? The Federal Reserve is expected to announce a quarter-point rate cut on Wednesday after a two-day meeting that starts today based on low job creation, signaling that the U.S. economy is slowing down. At the same time, an appeals court ruled President Trump cannot fire Federal Reserve Governor Lisa Cook. The White House says they do plan to appeal again, this time to the Supreme Court. Also on Monday, Senate Republicans voted to confirm Stephen Moran, a senior Trump administration official, to the Federal Reserve Board of Governors. President Trump deploying more National Guard troops to another U.S. city. President Trump says he's deploying National Guard troops to Memphis to fight crime. The president making the announcement on Monday with Tennessee's Republican Governor Bill Lee. The Democratic mayor of Memphis, though, opposing the plan. The White House says the deployment will be similar to the federal takeover of D.C. There are questions, though, about whether the deployment violates the Posse Comitatus Act, which generally bans the use of federal U.S. military troops for domestic law enforcement on U.S. soil. President Trump is suing the New York Times, 4 reporters, and the publisher Penguin Random House for $15 billion, claiming defamation and libel. Monday's lawsuit cites a series of articles claiming he was unfit for office and a 2024 book published by Penguin called Lucky Loser. The president's attorneys say the publications have harmed the president's brand value and future financial prospects. Neither the Times or the Random House have responded to that lawsuit. President Trump will be the first U.S. president ever to be hosted by the royal family for a second state visit to Britain. The president and first lady's two-day visit will include a carriage procession to Windsor Castle and a private wreath laying at the late Queen's tomb at St. James's Chapel. The president expected to meet with King Charles and Prime Minister Keir Starmer. The state visit also drawing protests, with one scheduled today in Windsor and another tomorrow in London.